Hi, I'm Johnny Butts, and I'm going to be talking about drones in China. What are drones? Drones, also called unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs for short, are aircraft operated without a human pilot on board. They can be controlled remotely or fly autonomously using sensors and GPS. Like a lot of you guys might know about the recreational drones that are commonly found in the US that even have a go home button and it just flies itself to where it took off from. Who is using drones? Most commonly, government agencies for disaster response, agriculture monitoring, and public safety, private companies, especially like e-commerce like JD.com for delivery, technology firms for mapping and inspection, researchers and NGOs for environmental monitoring and conservative projects, and farmers for precision agriculture and crop spraying. If you guys have ever seen a drone for used for agriculture, they can be huge. Why are they using drones? In agriculture, they use them to improve efficiency by reducing water, fertilizers, and pesticide waste. In delivery, they use them to deliver medical supplies and goods to remote or disaster affected areas, and even to deliver packages to like your residential house, even though it isn't widely used yet. Monitoring to monitor air quality, forest, and wildlife for environmental protection. And for military, they use it for longer range and lower risk for attacks or surveillance, asymmetric warfare, and to monitor desired areas, especially over the ocean, looking for enemy ships, I guess. Where are they using drones? They're using drones in rural farmland across provinces for crop monitoring, remote villages and mountainous regions for delivery and medical aid, large cities like Beijing and Shanghai for air pollution monitoring, and flood prone areas such as Yangtze River Basin for disaster response. So, pretty much everywhere. When are they using drones? They use drones during planting and harvest seasons in agriculture, in emergencies like natural disasters or pandemics, and year round for monitoring infrastructure, pollution, and conservation sites. How the drones help SDGs. I went through like most of our projects. All these things have the potential to help or assist all SDGs, but I picked the main ones that I feel drones are most active in currently. First, we have SDG2 for zero hunger. Since drones can increase agricultural productivity with precision farming, it just makes sense that it'll help create more food, which will lower hunger. Next, for SDG3, for good health, drones can help deliver medicine and vaccines to remote areas quickly, and they can even assist in bringing, first aid supplies during natural disasters. During in SDG 11, Sustainable Cities, it helps monitor pollution and improve urban planning, which is very important in China since their population is so dense and they're having a lot of issues with pollution over there. Next, for SDG 13, climate action, drones can help track deforestation, carbon emissions, and flooding, which is pretty prominent around a lot of rivers, as previously mentioned in China. Next, for SDG 15, life on land, drones help support biodiversity conservation through forest and wildlife monitoring. And I think as well, they are starting to implement monitoring in the ocean for fish movements, which I'm not 100% sure how that works, but it sounds really cool. Lastly, I want to end it off with a two truths and one lie. If you guys want to say what the lie is in the comment. First, China is the world's largest manufacturer of drones, with companies like DJI leading the global market. In China, drones are used to plant millions of trees each year as part of reforestation and climate action projects. And lastly, drones in China are only used for military purposes and are banned for commercial and agricultural use. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a little more about drones than just what's in the store.